salutations. In July of this year, 120 nations voted to adopt the United Nations Treaty for the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons. In it, a crucial provision calls on those with nuclear weapons to, quote, remove them from operational status and destroy them as soon as possible, but not later than the deadline agreed by the first meeting of states parties. Of course, none of the countries that possess nuclear weapons or currently hold the nuclear weapons debate hostage participated in the negotiation of the treaty. Those 9 countries are Britain, China, France, India, Pakistan, North Korea, Israel, Russia, and the United States. So here we are just a few months later, seemingly on the brink of all-out war, and the nuked-up governments of the world seem oblivious. Iran, the big, bad, scary country who, according to the International Atomic Energy Agency, 6 other signatories and the U.S. State Department have been in compliance with their nuclear agreement. Abbas Araghchi, Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister for Legal and International Affairs, addressed the United Nations last week on the issue, saying, quote, they're working towards the total elimination of nuclear weapons as a legal, political, and moral responsibility. We need to take this responsibility responsibly and continue our collective efforts resolutely. On its part, Iran will continue to remain a strong supporter of nuclear disarmament. And yet, the world's nuclear not-so-superpowers are still spooning up the old new Persian Empire narrative to a hungry and already paranoid populace, while they beef up their stockpiles and hope you don't notice that they're spending our future on mass murder machines, like the USS Colorado, the latest nuclear-powered attack submarine that was delivered to the U.S. Navy last month, the 5th of 8. There are even more plans to upgrade already deadly machines that can shoot 12 Tomahawk missiles at a time, or to really, really big nukes. And in case you were worried that 8 of these things weren't enough, it's only the beginning. The United States possesses at least 7,200 nuclear bombs. More than 2,000 of them are deployed around the world. And some of that $700 billion Congress just handed to the War Department will go to perfecting and producing the B-6112 GPS-guided steerable gravity bomb. Because in a world where bombing stuff is the only answer our leaders can come up with, we have to start watching the hawks.